Hey everybody, how are you? I'm just gonna clean my glasses for a second. So, we were doing something very interesting today. We were making the letter X for xylophone. And I know yesterday you were very enthusiastic of watching the videos and trying to make the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is very important, but I think you're gonna like this one if you can't do the Christmas tree because this one is a toss music box. And I'll tell you what that means, okay? So I'm going to incline and I'm going to show you with my camera what you need. You need an empty tissue box. And this is the square one or the cube one. And it should be empty. It has no tissues. And 2 pieces of construction paper. I decided to go with yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the edge is right here. Okay, that's the edge. I'm going to put it on the edge of the paper. And I'm going to bring the yellow paper or the yellow construction paper to the front of this, right? You're going to need some tape and you're going to need some scissors. So what I'm going to do is to make sure it does not move, because it's moving, you're going to need another pair of hands. You're going to put tape here on the top and tape here on the top, right? And then, remember that edge? You need to put tape on the edge of the paper. It's going to look like if you were wrapping a present. But you're not wrapping a present, you're making a toss music box. So now, you're going to take your scissor and you're going to cut inside here and inside here. Okay? And when you cut in there, you're going to make this fold, see? You're going to make this fold, see? And then this one will come in, okay? So I'm going to tape this part. Right? And I'm going to take this part. And then this one, you can just fold it here, right? So that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to grab all 3 pieces of the paper. Now I have to do the other side, because 2 sides have the same measurement. And that's what we're going to do. So here you fold this part, and you take a piece of Scotch tape. You take another part, right? You're going to fold it and put another piece of Scotch tape. And then finally this part is going to fold here. So you're going to fold this and take a piece of Scotch tape that should hold all 3 pieces that you folded. Now I still have to cover, because this part is covered but not this part, right? And I still have to cover the hole. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to bring in my next piece of yellow construction paper, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to tape the top of this box, and my tape fell on the floor. Should not happen on a video, but it happens because we're live, right? And you take another piece of the tape And you try to put it right through the middle so that it doesn't open, right? Because it will open. It will open. So, now I'm going to tape the edge. Remember, we have to tape this edge here so it doesn't move. And this is what we're going to do. All right, we taped the edge. Now we need to cut this side and that side, all right? So now you take your scissor, you cut right there, okay? And then you cut right over here. Boom, right there, right? Now I want you to fold and put a piece of Scotch tape. Now you're going to fold the bottom. And you're going to put a piece of Scotch tape. Alright? Because out of all this, that's what you're doing. And this part should cover most, if not all, of what's left of your box. Hopefully this piece of tape will cover all 3 pieces. Right? And it did. Good. Now we're going to the other side. And we're going to continue doing exactly what we did before. Remember? We're going to cut right here. And we're going to cut up here. And now I'm going to fold this piece. I'm going to fold this piece. Okay? Because I need some tape. Alright? So I'm going to try my best to tape it right there. Right? And last but not least, I'm going to fold my last piece. And this last piece, hopefully, it will cover all of 3 pieces. And it did. I have some extra from the construction paper, so I can cut it off. That's something that I have a habit of because I don't measure the paper, so I just use my eyes as a measurement tool. Right? So if you want to put extra where it opens like this, you can, and you just put it like this. Okay? That way, if you start playing, it doesn't open. The only way that this will open is that you force it with your strength and you break it. Alright, now we go to the interesting part. Now you don't have to cut and tape. Now you have to write on your music toss box what you want people to do when this falls on the floor or they hold a part of it. So I'm going to put here, sing a song. In Spanish, canta una canción. Right? Now the next side, I have to write play a hitting instrument. And hitting means pegar, ¿verdad? The next one should say play a shaking instrument. And you know, shaking is like this, right? The next one should say, play a tapping instrument. Okay? So far we have sing a song o canta una canción, play a hitting instrument, that means you're gonna boom, 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 hit it. Play a shaking instrument, and play a tapping instrument. You can also add on the top and the bottom, because you can do that too. Pick a type of music. And when I say pick a type of music, we're talking about classic, jazz, merengue, salsa, cumbia, all of that. That would be there. And then over here, you can say, name one musical instrument. Okay? Play one musical instrument. So now we have a toss box. So you toss it and it goes like this. And wherever is on the top, that's what you're going to do. So it says, sing a song. Canta una canción. So what I'm going to do is sing a song. I'm going to say, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.